Welcome back, guys. Batman Collector back again, finally with a new piece from Prime 1. This is not the one I expected to get or be reviewing at this point. I really thought, Ivy should have, Avoid the Hush Ivy should have been here at least a week or two ago, but I have this one instead, and I guess that's cool. So we'll unbox it and see what's going on. This is the Prime 1 Studios Dark Knight Rises Batman. This is the exclusive, and what is the widest box I've ever seen. This is also the heaviest one, strangely, that I've ever had. There's a good look at the... You can see it's real thin on the sides, but in the front and in the back it's just super wide. And then here, it's 103 out of 350 exclusives. I'm not sure how many they made of the regular, but I don't think it's quite as many as they had planned on making. I don't think this one did quite as well as they wanted it to, especially with the Queen Studios version coming out now. But yeah, let's go look at the box. We'll take it out and see what it looks like. So just real quick before I open the box, these come with it. This is kind of just a flyer, I guess, for their other DC pieces. This one I keep trying to convince myself to buy, but I just can't seem to get myself to do it. And then these are the actual instructions of how to put this thing together. So, kind of a nice little touch. Nice little addition. Here they show you how the cape works, all the pieces. Give you an idea of how to put this thing together. Although I think with this one it's going to be pretty straightforward. So, all right, let's go. Let's get this box open. So I got this thing open just to give you a look at just kind of what everything looks like inside here. This is the exclusive head, the regular head, the base, which I'm. Oh, cool! You get little gloves with this one. That's cool. I've never had that before. What do we got? These are probably the neck pieces. It has different neck pieces so you can have his head facing different directions. There's the body and the hands. I don't think I'm going to use these grapnel guns, but I guess we'll see how I feel when I get them on there. What is this? Oh, it's a hand. Why is this up here? That's weird. Wow, that is weird. There's just a hand hanging out up on the top here. Okay, so yeah, let's get it out and see how it goes. Alright, so here's a look at the base out of the box. Not sure what this bar thingy is for, but here you can see there's some shine, like some kind of gloss material here in the bat signal. Here you can see they put like some kind of glitter effect in the snow, which is cool. I do like that. It does kind of look like, just some paint with some glitter on it, though, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still a nice effect. Sides, and then there's as is typical with Prime 1, they got their little bat emblem on the back. Okay, so we'll get the body on there, see what that looks like. Okay, so here's the body, just to give you a kind of a look at the kind of detail that are in here. Let me see if I can get this to focus a little better so you can see some of the nice, there we go, that's a little better. Just to give you a better example of the nice detail and the paint job on this. It's pretty good. It's pretty impressive, actually. It definitely, even in person, it kind of looks like it's like a, like a biker leather type of material. It's really nice. Just had two little prongs sticking out of the foot that went into those holes, slid right in, had no problem getting it in there. Let's take a look at the back, since I'll probably never see it again after this video. This is the hook that is supposed to attach his grapnel. That's cool that they paid attention to that detail. Okay. Alright. Just real quick, I want to give you a quick look at the exclusive head. This is the Christian Bale Bruce Wayne portrait. It's actually pretty impressive and actually very large compared to my other one-thirds. Come on, focus. Anyway, but just to give you an example of how big it is, that's my hand next to it. Let me get another 1/3 piece because that's a big head. Hang on. Okay, so just to give you an example, here is, look at that. This is the 1/3 Arkham Knight head, right? Compared to the Christian Bale Bruce Wayne head, you can see that and this head was too tiny in the first place. For a 1/3, it just was. But you can see how much larger they're doing it now. And Prime 1 has said that they make their 1/3 pieces a little oversized, but like this is like considerably larger in person. So I do like that, actually. I do like that they're going a little bigger now with their 1/3 pieces. That's cool. So, but yeah, the paint job on this, that's really good. It's pretty good. Um, yeah, I mean, you when you look at this, you can definitely see that that's Bale. Um, you can argue it looks a little older, and I could definitely see that, but no complaints here. The sculpting and the paint job on this is still phenomenal. I can't complain. So, all right, let's put some more pieces on here. So, just to give you a better look at all the accessories, it comes with these 3 headstands. But unfortunately, I tried to put the Batman head into one of them, and you can't. It'd be cool if you could just leave it sitting on the shelf like that with the bat head in it. But the head is so big and heavy that you can't just stand it like that on its own, because it's too top heavy, and that will just tip over. Here you got some different hand options. These, I believe, go here by his breastplate. Haven't quite figured out how that works yet. But here is the grappling gun. You can see there's like a gloss effect here on the handle. Really nicely painted. And then you get three sets of arms here. So I did put the breastplate in. It's just magnetic. It just pops right in. Okay, so let me figure out how to get these pieces in, because I'm a little curious about how that works. So before I put this on, this is the cape. It's on the bottom of the styrofoam packaging as usual. It is a beautiful material. Whatever kind of velvety material they used, it's you can't even really, it's hard to tell on camera, but it's really nice. Yeah. What is this? Oh, okay, so it's got little magnet tabs here. So those are, I'm assuming, are just gonna go somewhere. Yikes. All right. Wait, how does that work? Oh, it probably goes underneath these little tabs. So you probably got to push this up, and then I guess that's how that works. All right. I guess we'll find out in a second. So yeah, when you're putting this together, one thing you want to keep in mind is you want to leave this part off and these 2 tab pieces off until after you have the cape on, because you're going to put the cape in, and then you're going to put these little tabs in the slots, and then this piece goes over the whole thing. So the cape has to go on before this and the tabs in order for this to work well. Okay? And then I'll put some arms on. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to go with this pose first, because this is the pose that I'm probably not going to use. But I will show it off real quick here. This is just the grapnel. Arms fit in with magnets. They're see, it's a little wobbly. I don't like that. That's a little wobbly for me. But I cannot stress enough how beautiful this cape, like even on the inside, it's this really nice material. This is such a nice cape. Oddly enough though, there are no wires in this cape. It's just cloth, which is not a big deal. In a pose like this, I mean, what are you gonna do? Especially with this version of the character. You know, there's not a whole lot of cape blowing in the wind. But I mean, so it still looks awesome. But I really appreciate how beautiful and how nice quality this cape is. Really nice. Okay. So looking good. Let's see which one of these should I use. Okay, let's try. I'm thinking about going with, I'm probably gonna go with the relaxed hand. We'll see. Let's see. I don't know. I guess if I get bored with one, I could always go with the other. So let's get the Batman head on and see what that looks like. Alright, so for this one, I'm just going to use the straightforward pose. I will say, yeah, this head sculpt is really nice. I mean, yeah, the Queen Studios one does look really nice, but I have no complaints here. This looks great. The paint job is really good. there's glossiness in his eyes. You know, this is really well done. Really nice. And again, I'm gonna pull back a little bit just to try and get the whole thing in the shot. Yeah, this is a nice statue. I don't know. I don't know. In person, when I look at it in person with him just holding up the gun with a grapnel gun, I'm just like, why? Like, I guess they just wanted to show off the grapnel gun, and that's cool, but I don't see myself using that hand. I'm gonna put the other hand on and maybe one of the other neck pieces. Okay, so here he's kind of looking off to the side a little bit, and you can see I replaced the arm. I definitely like this better. Like right off the bat, I'm like, nope, yep, this is definitely better. Look at the wrinkling here. Very nice job on the wrinkling. You have no choice but to use the clenched fist on this arm, which is not a big deal. But maybe I should use clenched fist on both then. I don't know. But there's another neck piece where I can also have him looking the other way. I do like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so you can see you can kind of have the Bruce Wayne piece up on its own because it has the neck and everything. I kind of have it leaning up against. Nah, I don't know. That makes me a little nervous. I do want to pose it though with the piece. I wanted or display it with the piece, I should say, because it's really nice. Yeah, look, that's pretty good. Yeah, that looks great. To be honest with you, I was kind of bummed that this isn't Ivy, and because Ivy actually released in Asia a week before this one, so it makes no sense that I have this one first. But I'm glad that I finally starting to get some things in, because with this whole Corona situation, nothing is coming. Everything just kind of seems to be stuck in limbo. But I'm super excited to finally have this piece here home. I do have the Queen Studios Joker on pre-order. I'm hoping to get an invoice on him maybe next week or the week after, because I know they're coming out. Really excited about this new stuff. I know Queen Studios is planning on making more from this line, and I'm probably going to buy it from them. As much as I love Prime 1, I'm probably going to get... This is going to be my one Prime 1 Dark Knight piece, and the rest are probably going to be from Queen Studios. But yeah, if you're on the fence about this and you can't really decide between this and the Queen Studios, it it's kind of all up to you in the end. But just to give you an idea of what this looks like, this is a beautiful piece. This is really nice. You're not going to be disappointed with this. I'm liking this a whole lot more than I thought I would. This is really nice. Yeah, that's cool. That base is kind of big. I do wish the base... And here's the thing about bases. Like, I like big bases, but like if it's going to have a huge base, I would like for it to make a little more sense. But this is nice. It's just that is deep. Let's see how deep that is.